What I have highlighted here is the CSS that's been applied to this web page. Notice it's in the head section of the HTML part of our page. These are your selectors that are outside the curly braces. So this one only has style set for the background. So we have background color, colon, and then the color value. That's what's controlling our background color. We have one H1 tag in the body section down here. And this tag up here is controlling the appearance up here. On the right-hand side, you're looking at the web browser. On the left-hand side, it's like looking at Notepad. So this is telling the H1 in this document to have the text color white and to align to the center. And we have another selector for our paragraph where we have multiple styles set. We have a font family. So we're changing the font from the default Times New Roman to Verdana font, which is a sans serif font, and we're also changing the font size. When you have more than one style set for a selector, we separate with the semicolon. Let's make some changes so you can see how this works. So we can go in here and we can type whatever we want for a value. So I'm going to change the light blue to red, and then I'm going to hit the run button, and it's going to change my background to red. We only have one body tag in a web page, so that's why the whole thing is turning red. Now, this we know is controlling the H1. So if I want my H1 to be yellow, I can put that value in, run it. So if the background color is red for the body, we can actually override that. I'm going to steal this code, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put it as an additional style in my H1. And I'm going to change the background color. So this should only apply to the H1 if you understand the process here. I'm going to change I'm just going to set it to black just so we have a quick way of checking, and I hit run. And now we have a strip that has been applied because we told it to have a background. So it's kind of fun to mess around with the different settings just so you can understand how CSS works. So if I wanted to change the font size to 50, this is 50 pixels, we would just put the value in, run it, and it's going to change it. So what you have to realize with the paragraph, let me change that back to like 30. If we had more than one paragraph, all of the paragraphs would have the same font size because we're setting it once. So let me explain this to you here. I'm going to Control C, and I'm going to paste in a bunch of paragraphs. Okay, and then I'm going to run it. All of my paragraphs are now 30. If I wanted to change the size of all of the paragraphs to 20, I put the value in, it'll automatically find all of the paragraph tags and change them. So you can see how powerful CSS is. So this is what we call an embedded style. It's embedded into this web page, and there are different ways of controlling CSS across multiple pages that will be covered in another video.